This CNN podcast is brought to you by Cisco. Welcome to a brand new day. Welcome to the Human Network, Cisco.
Stand by in 5, in 4 to B, 3 to B, 2, roll B, effects, music, and since Mike.
This is Winfield, Missouri, to the northeast of St. Louis. This area has been hit hard over the past several days. We were last here on Friday, and when I was standing here on Friday, this was dry ground. Now the water is up to my shins, and the problem is the levees have failed. It's raining pretty hard. Things are continuing to get worse.
When you cover floods, it's a very different kind of story. It really is unusual when you do walk around in water that could be very deep, water that could have currents, but it's the best way to demonstrate to our viewers what's going on. And people say to me after I'm in the water, how can you walk in that stuff? It's so dirty, there's so many contaminants in it. There's no question about it. But we wear waders, we make sure we don't put our face in the water or our eyes anywhere close to the water or our hands. And when we get out of the water, we clean up pretty good. These kinds of stories journalistically are very rewarding because there are so many stories to tell. I could literally tell a different story for the next year because in many cases that's how long it will take to clean this up. We were doing a story about people who build personal levees around their houses. In some cases they spend thousands of dollars to protect their homes. And I was scaling a ladder at one man's home. We didn't know his name, we didn't know his phone number, so the only way to get to him was to climb over the ladder. We assumed he wouldn't be angry, but I'm prepared for anyone who doesn't like the fact that I'm technically trespassing onto their property. But people in these crisis situations, we find over and over again, no matter what kind of story we cover like this, people are very kind. I introduce myself right away, and almost invariably people are very kind and glad to see us and glad to tell their stories.
What's your first name?
Charlie.
Charlie. This is Kay, this is Dave.
Hi, Kay.
And we don't want to exploit these people, there's no question about it, but by telling their stories, it really gives everyone, all our viewers, an idea of what they're going through. Just through one set of eyes, you can learn about what a whole community is going through and what they're suffering.
I'm Wolf Blitzer. Every weekday, I wrap up the stories rocking the political world in our new video podcast. Go to iTunes or cnnpolitics.com and be sure to subscribe to CNN Equals Politics Daily.